There was a time in my life when I was very unhappy. I didn't really know that I was unhappy. Maybe I did know a little bit because I was crying a lot. I had just moved to Miami. I moved without my son and I was like really homesick. I didn't have any family, I didn't have any friends, and I felt like so alone and so lonely. It was one of the most jarring experiences in my life, especially now when I look back, like, yo, I was really like going through the thick of it. That's also the time, my ex had showed back up into my life and, was filling me in all these ways that I wasn't filling myself. It was like the beginning of a mess for me. I was drowning in loneliness. And so I've talked on this channel about how, my ex and I, we had like a toxic relationship. We were on and off. In between those periods of time, I would always fill my time, energy with attention from men. So it would usually be, someone I was texting or someone I was going on dates with. Never really had like other full-blown relationships. Tried, but never really did. But it was like all in an attempt to fill a hole that was inside of me. And so this manifested by, being restless, like being bored, not knowing what to do with myself, not knowing how to entertain myself, not paying attention to my own interests and hobbies, really just hyper focused on how can I get this feeling to stop, and not pausing to think about the best, most healthy ways for them to stop. I keep a journal, so it is very easy for me to go back and look at how I was living my life back in the day. I used to cringe when I read my journal, but not anymore because I think everything is part of the process. I have grown to be this person now who has so much peace, has so much joy in life. I'm very, very thankful that at that time I sought what I needed, but I was still in process, in progression. Even then, because I think it was like after a year of living like, oh, I just need to figure out like how do I get him to like me, or sending pictures of myself so that someone would tell me that I was pretty, looking for like that external validation, is when I happened upon that happened. But I was always very spiritual, but we all have our issues, especially from childhood. But I think it was probably, Oprah, I can't remember, I've talked about it before, the book, The Power of Now, that just, opened my awareness, after I had that experience of oneness with God. I think we all have these opportunities in life where we can become better, where we can realize, because the hardest part of all of this is realizing that you are in a toxic pattern, realizing that you are doing something that's causing harm to yourself. Loneliness is not necessary. I was drowning in loneliness. I felt empty inside. Didn't have the words for it then, didn't even know that's what I was experiencing. But small things happen in life. And I want you to pay attention to the signs in your life because there are opportunities for you to grow and evolve. The end result of all of this, because no matter what you do, like I'm telling you, there's so many different ways to get to the end result that you're looking for. What we want is peace, joy, in like enjoying life. Do you actually enjoy life? Can you pause for a second and think about the last fun thing you did, the last person you hung out with? Is that what you want your life to look like? Does the way your life look right now, is this how you want your life to look? Like just think about it, because you can create the life you want. You can achieve anything that your heart desires in this world. I strongly, strongly, strongly encourage folks to shift to an abundance mindset. I definitely had like a scarcity mindset. I was ruled by fear like for a long time. Always wanting to be good enough, be perfect, do the right thing, goody two shoes, like that's scarcity. That's thinking nobody's gonna love you the way you are. It's not true. You're worthy just the way you are. You're lovable just the way you are. Sure, we all have our flaws that we can work through and improve, but you are enough just the way you are. And that even me, I know I don't come from this like super harsh life. I like to think I'm relatable just for having a regular life, that even in my loneliness, in my emptiness, coming from an abusive relationship, evolving to, having the life that I've dreamed, like aspiring for even more. Like, you feel me? Loneliness is not the end. It's a hint, a signal that you need to reconnect with God. You need to focus on like the bigger picture, what really matters in life, and you'll be all right. I promise you, you will be all right. This is a process. You're in process. I'm in process. Life is beautiful. Life is full of opportunities. And I hope you take those opportunities. And then tell me in the comments, like, what you think, where you are in the process. Are you feeling lonely right now? What are you doing to cope? Because here in this corona, I'm telling you, it's not easy. So please share this video with someone who you think it may help. Subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.